policy unchanged. Policy unchanged from the Bank of England. The BOE keeps the
Downgrade the
budget
inflation,
plan,
yeah?
the inflation. And 6.2.
Both inflation is
6.2
downgraded,
these
18 and
things.
19.
They cut their economic growth forecast and they see weaker wage inflation. So again, the vote 6.2 just to confirm. The Bank of England forecasts are based on 2 rate hikes over the next 3 years.
Whoa.
The rates may need to rise more than markets currently imply. So Bank of England says that rates may need to rise more than markets currently
They've
imply.
had that before, by the way.
Yeah.
That's nothing new.
I think the gilt set's still out.
They also are going to end their term funding facility in February next year.
They've downgraded wage growth expectations as well quite aggressively. That's quite dovish, man.
Good man,
The
Brandon.
CPI forecasts are broadly unchanged. The long-term inflation seen at 2.2%. Spare capacity is seen
You didn't take the level.
gone in 3 years' time.
Your 67 is a level.
Oh, yeah,
Big one.
it's done the 49s.
Yeah.
The overall assessment for the outlook for inflation and activity broadly same to the prior QIR. In their central forecast, GDP growth remains sluggish in the near term due to the squeeze on incomes.
81s is the, so when we had the cash month close, there was quite an aggressive accumulation at 72s, 131.72, before we had the flush up in the cable through the weekly high at 81s.
Didn't take the low at 67.
So I think you'll get some stops below this low in the cable, yeah.
This seems like a really big sell-off. Why?
Look how subdued this Bundes. You're getting unwinding of that
But the
spread,
point was
yeah?
later.
That spread play you've had. Yeah, I know, but just you've had a massive spread move
Yeah.
in the bund gilt, so you could just get some unwinding of that, which some prick will keep offering
Keeps
the
the bund
bund.
caps, basically.
Yeah, I mean, buy Bundesrecht down 100%.
It was FTSE moved.
Initially. Get a bounce off that.
Mate!
Inflation basically it wasn't really downgraded because 219 to 220 is the same.
Yeah, it's the same. It's 2 years is pretty much the same shit.
It was downgraded.
So what
though.
happened? Nothing.
It was downgraded, mate.
Yeah, but it's downgraded by 0.1.
Yeah.
I mean, just try to think, no?
Yeah,
Terms
just
of one is
in
still
not.
case you're trying to hold it.
So
Just
it's
hold
basically
it.
was downgraded.
Remember, we've got him speaking as well, yeah?
And the
So
one-
nothing happened basically.
Yeah, downgraded by 0.01, which is like.
But I think the 1 year inflation, mate, that's massive as well. How the fuck have they downgraded that again? Yeah, 71's cable, that was the weekly high from last week, yeah? It should be a good
What is
divide
super
point.
dovish, Alex? Sorry.
I think that's massive.
Six
Unwind
two's
those, unwind
expected.
on the hawkish expectations.
6.2 was expected, right? The downgrade of inflation.
Downgrade the wage growth, downgrade the growth.
Fair
So
play.
growth, wage growth and inflation all downgrade. I mean, that's there's no ways
We
that
can't
they're
pay
going to hike
them.
this year, are they?
Yeah, it does. I mean, that's the thing. Any fucking down tick we just buy and buy to the counts.
Short stirs, deck has moved up four full basis points. So
moved up there.
yeah, you would think
It's gonna go down.
it's gone down probably to about 35%, 30%. Yeah,
4 basis points.
yeah. So it's gone from about 50% to
So we
30%
want
for year
to
end.
take next
4 basis points that much.
Yeah, well, 4 divided by 25 is roughly.
That
When
was
they
not-
give-
that was,
what,
you know what,
18%,
they give you
17%?
stuff.
Then it was about
I
47
remember
this morning.
paying out.
Even taken as we
No, that's 100%. I'm gonna stop me out. That was it. There was no point.
In the gilt.
No,
No,
Yeah, I
okay,
can
so
consider
I was
that.
never going to hit the 6.2.
Bank of England cuts economic growth forecast is weaker.
Because the
wage
problem is,
inflation.
you know what I mean, Andy? You know, you say people hit the 6.2. Means if they
But
came out
obviously
6.2, but
weaker
they
is
upgraded
not
something
real.
else.
I totally agree.
That's
I'm
dangerous.
saying
But it depends
that's
if
what
you-
people do.
I trade as a 6.2 because of the structure.
That's fine, so long as you understand the risk of if something else
Yeah,
comes
yeah,
in the
yeah.
statement and it flicks up and you take 30 ticks in
And
the
then,
end.
and then when you said the downgrade,
Yeah. I mean, you take the risk. You get, you know, yeah, you got rewarded for that, and that's fine.
There's none of the scenarios.
Are you still short, Alex?
No,
No.
And
I'm not good at that.
No, man, this is the one.
Because I hardly trade. I mean, I'm not.
Have you
able
seen the
trader,
daily? Just go
so
look at the
it's-
daily spot.
Yeah, no, Brad, I completely
cable's
agree
gonna
with
drop
you.
to
I
130 in the
think
next
it's
couple of days.
beautiful to the downside. You had good profile structures as well.
Massive,
You
massive.
you had those tails.
Yeah.
Today you had heavy ledges at 632, 16s, 15s area.
100%. I like the ledge at 26, and then you had the two tails at 12, the overnight tails as well,
And you had a ledge at 15s, 16s
and you had a ledge at, yeah,
from yesterday.